Hi guys, this is Sassy here again with another recipe. Welcome back. I'm going to make we're gonna make strawberry shortcake. I'm gonna make a pound cake and throw this together and then do some whipped cream, and we'll put all this together at the end. It's a nice little dessert that I'm going to do. So let's get right to it, okay? What I did is I took 12, let me get you down here. I took 12 strawberries and I sliced and cut them up already. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Lecanto monk fruit, the classic, and let me see, I didn't grab the right one. I'm going to take about 1/4 of a cup. I might not need all that. I'm just going to see. Yeah. Yep. I'm going to take 1/4 of a cup and pour that sugar in there. I'm not going to use powdered or anything. I'm just going to go ahead and mix this up and then get it in the refrigerator while we're waiting. So that way it gives it time to seep out and get its juices all around. Alright, so that's good. That's in there. I'll give it time to, in the refrigerator, to juice up and get us where we need to go. Alright, so next thing what I'm going to do is we are going to make the keto pound cake. So for the keto pound cake, what I need is these two. You're going to need 1.5 cups of almond flour, 1/2 cup of sweetener, a teaspoon of baking powder, which is there, a pinch of salt, and for the wet ingredients, you're going to need 3.5 ounces of cream cheese, which I have my cream cheese already out here. I will cut, that's roughly about 1/2 of a block because each of them are 8 ounces. I'm just going to round it up. 4 tablespoons of coconut oil, 4 large eggs, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We're going to mix that all together, and I'm going to cook that in my Nuwave. I did not write a time down, so I think I'm going to do 350, and then I'm going to cook that for about 20 to 25 minutes, maybe sooner, because what I'm going to be using is I'm going to be using these little cute little, I guess you would call them bundt pans. I'm not sure what you call them, but I'm going to go ahead and use them since we're doing a strawberry shortcake. I want that hole in the middle to be really cute so the strawberries can set inside. Yeah, so I probably do about 15-20 minutes is what it'll take in my Nuwave oven. So I'm going to go ahead and get this started. And so we're going to do 1.5 cups of the almond flour. Okay, 1/2 cup of sweetener. And for the sweetener, I'm going to go ahead and use my monk fruit golden for it. That's 1/2 cup. That is a lot. I'm not going to use a full 1/2 of a cup because my sweetener, I'm going to leave it just on the edge a little bit and put that in there because there's going to be sugar in the strawberries as well, and I don't want it overbearingly sweet. So we're going to see. We're going to see how that goes. And baking powder, and I need a teaspoon. Alright, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Get that in there. And then it says a pinch of salt. So I'll just do 3 of those, and then we're just going to sift this all together, get all them chunks out of there. I hope you guys are having a very wonderful cooking up a storm day. just getting everything together that you want. I know I am having a good day cooking up a storm. Love it. Love cooking. Love making things. So I'm going to share with you. Alright, so we got that now done. I'm just going to use this spoon to mix up real quick. Okay, there is that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this aside. And I'm going to go ahead and mix my wet ingredients now. So the wet ingredients, let me get my cream cheese out here. Forgot to open my package beforehand. Alright. Let's get this cream cheese open and then get half of this in here. Alright. See if I can get you down just a tad bit more. Now I'm going to cut the cream cheese block in half. I have my scale, but I'm just gonna round this up to 4 ounces. That extra half of an ounce will just give it a little bit more moisture. Alright, and then we're going to do 4 tablespoons of coconut oil. And I have my coconut oil over here and nice and melted, ready to go. And what did I do with my tablespoon? Well, I laid it down and now I don't know where I laid it down at. Because I had it here. Oh, my light's going lovely, lovely, lovely. Alright, so I set it down somewhere and I can't seem to find it. So, and it says 4 tablespoons. 1, 2. Three, 4. Alright. So we're going to do it just like that. Alright, then we're going to add 4 large eggs and a teaspoon of vanilla. So I'm going to go ahead and get the vanilla in here. And then I have my eggs over here already ready to go. Two. 3 and 4. Alright, get my hands wiped off here from the eggs. Alright, we got all that. Now we just need to mix it up. My cream cheese should be well and ready to go. Alright, didn't clean my beaters yet. Alright, this is not gonna work. Alright, I'll be right back. Let me get my beaters. Alright guys, I have my beaters now. So we're going to go ahead and whisk all this stuff together really good. It's going to be a little noisy. thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add all my dry ingredients to my wet, and then I'm going to give it a good mix. Okay, I'm going to make a little bit of noise again. Looks good to me. So we're going to get that off. Alright, my sink is getting full. I need to stop cooking today. What are you? Piece of big chunk of almond. No, we don't want no chunks of almond in there, thank you. Alright, so now we got that together. I'm going to take my 4 pans. And they are not quite, they are non-stick, but I am going to take and coconut oil in here. Tighten it too tight. So I'm just going to take my little pan that I have here. Oh, the lighting is horrendous. And I'm going to brush the insides of it really well. All on the sides so that way it doesn't stick in there. And just make sure it's well coated. I mean, they are non-stick, but we're going to go ahead and do that anyways. Just so it doesn't stick. Whoa. All right. And we have all those buttered, each one individually, ready to go. Lay back on the coconut oil. Put it right there. This here. Alright, I'm going to take a half of a cup and I'm going to scoop a half of a cup in each one of these. See if we can get that. And I'm just going to pour a little bit in there. Kind of made a mess in the little hole here. Alright. This smells wonderful. Looks like I might be able to fix 5 of these at least. With doing a half cup each. Oh, yeah, I could do 5. So it depends on how, if you guys want more or less. If you want more of these, do 1/4 of a cup, or just put it in a pan, a bread pan, and make it in the bread pan. And that would be perfect because then you can actually slice it up into a loaf and get that done. So right now I'm just kind of creating just a little bit here. Alright, yeah. So, and I got another half a cup left, so I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to get that in the next round. So I have each one of these filled up. Let me get you over here to where you can see the light. My tripod won't mess up. Alright, there we go. And I filled them all with a half of a cup. So now I'm going to put them in the in my Nuwave oven here. I'm going to turn this over. And I'm going to set these 4 down here. And I'm going to cook it at 350 for 15-20 minutes. And as soon as I get done, I'll be right back and show you guys, okay? I'll be right back. Thank you. Alright guys, while that is taking its time cooling, I'm going to go ahead and make some of the whipped topping. And I set it for 20 minutes. And it's down to 8 minutes, so it only took 12 minutes for it to cook. I'm just waiting for them to cool. So right now I'm going to get 2 cups of heavy whipping cream to make my whipped topping. And you could do any heavy whipping cream of your choice. This is just what I had on hand. It's not organic, nothing special about it. And then I'm going to take some of my powdered monk fruit that I made. And I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of that in there. And then I will see what I need in. I forgot my beaters again. One moment. Alright, now I got my beaters, so I'm going to whip this up. I didn't bring y'all down to see it. Sorry about that. I have 2 cups of heavy whipping cream and my 2 teaspoons of my powdered monk fruit. So I'm going to whip that up until I get some stiff peaks. And then I will bring that out and I will bring it right back and show you the final product. Alright. What I did is I forgot to double my recipe on the sweetener. So I added 2 more teaspoons. And then the 1 teaspoon of vanilla to my whipping cream. So now I've got homemade whipping cream. And it tastes really yummy. Some people like theirs super sweet. I don't like mine super sweet. So the 4 teaspoons was good enough for me. Me and my family anyways. With the sweetener from the strawberries and the cake itself. Then that should be sweet enough. Alright, so let me get this out of the pan and plate it up, and I will bring you right back. Okay, guys. These guys are done, so I'm going to take this out, just give it a little tap. Oh, wow. It turned out really good. Look how cute they are. Wow, I'm so happy with that. They look delicious. So I take and have that, put that down on there. Let me get the strawberries. And they are juicing up really well. And I would recommend putting the powdered sweetener in here for the strawberries. Just because the sugar doesn't dissolve very well, I did not do that. I skipped a step and put it in there. I mean, but it does look really good. I'm just not seeing it dissolve. But after a while, this has only been sitting in the refrigerator for 25-30 minutes. If you set it overnight with the juices and everything, it could possibly melt a little bit more. But I'm being a little bit impatient because I want to show you guys the strawberry shortcake. I mean, and the juice is still really good. There's a lot of juice on it, see? There's still quite a bit on there, so. Alright, and we got our strawberries on there. It's over here. And we will do a dollop of whipped topping on top. And we have our strawberry shortcake. And there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video once again. And I will take and get some pictures and have this video up and loaded. And thanks for joining me. And I'm going to taste this and see how we did. So you guys have a wonderful night. Have a beautiful cooking up a storm day. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you like. Ring that notification bell if you like to see more of my videos. And then we'll go from there. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. And leave a comment below. I forgot to say that. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.